Good evening, everyone. Welcome in. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button as you come in. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button as you come in. If you want to share me out, share me out. Happy Sunday. It's Sunday again. Uh, I'm coming a little early because I got to go back to work tomorrow, so I got to get some rest. So I want to come to you guys and I'm gonna do this review on this series that I watched called Trial 4. I'm just waiting a few moments to let some people in the building if anybody is entering. Anybody is entering. I know it takes a minute. I know that hey Christine, how you doing? How you doing? Christine, what are we gonna do is we're gonna have an open discussion. Like I said, if one or two are gathered, we're gonna get in it. Um, you had a good weekend. Um, I am going to do this review. It was a lot that happened in this documentary. It's called Trial 4. I watched it over the weekend. Did you? So tell me. I'm glad. Thank you for watching the documentary, so you'll know what's going on while we're having the discussion. I know that the documentary was pretty long, but it just it really just saddens my spirit. But it also it it shows me how our judicial system doesn't work for the black man. Okay, well I've been watched this Friday and I tried to watch it back, but it seemed like my kids would never be quiet enough. So I just went ahead and I'm just gonna go off of what I remember on Friday. Now, if I'm just gonna be honest, like I'm pissed off at the Boston Police Department in their messed up ways. I'm upset because they basically railroaded him. The man didn't have nothing to do with it just because he said, yeah, I was at Walgreens. Yeah, I remember going to Walgreens. Yeah, I went to Walgreens to get some pampers for my cousin. And so that means that I'm guilty of killing somebody just because I went to Walgreens and get some pampers. And like they really didn't care who killed them. They just wanted to convict somebody. They really didn't want to really do the investigation on who actually killed him. Yes, yes, yes. See, they had called. You remember that two of his cousins has passed away. Two of his cousins had got killed over what, a gold chain. And I'm like, oh my God, over a gold chain. And I feel like, OMG, that is so wrong. That is on all levels of wrong. And they found that, they had was questioning him about the gold chain. And I'm just going to pull, this is the man that they accused. Yes, and he was filthy dirty. He was filthy dirty. And he was a pedophile. He not only was he messing with young girls, he was messing with kids that was barely 18 years old. So come on now, like this is the guy. His name is John Mulligan. Um, they said he owned a lot of real estate. They said that he was in a lot of debt, and he was him, um, Kenneth Sarah, Walter Robinson, and John Brazel. They were all together in robbing and stealing from drug dealers. So they was basically like sticking them up, like putting them in awkward positions. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, making like they're going to jail. And then guess what? They will just rob them for their money, or they'll make them go to jail for the dope, but they'll keep the money and they will. And I feel like they will probably, and I think as well that they were putting the drugs back on the streets or giving it to the prostitutes so they can have sex. Like, but it was it just opened your eyes. It just opened your eyes, and it has to open your mind. Like this man, and I'm gonna pull his picture up again. Sean Ellis, he was railroaded. He was betrayed by his own family. His own uncle, they like to me, his uncle was a damn I mean, excuse my language. His uncle was a coward. His uncle was a coward. The reason why his uncle was a coward was because of the fact that um just because he just got out of jail. Yes, they was. Yeah, they was, Christine. They were double dipping, and then coming to find out, they were just putting it back on the street for someone else to get, and then turning around and giving it to prostitutes and stuff like that. That was the dirtiest cop as they come. Go to bed. What? Go to bed. Now go to bed. But um my thing was the betrayal of it all, how they basically went about paying witnesses and lying and manipulating just to get a conviction. Like, how you go like his uncle, I feel like his uncle was a coward. He didn't stood up for himself. He was like, well, I just got out of jail and I was on parole, and they said that if I don't tell that he did it, I was going to basically go to jail. And I was like, oh my God, like, so you couldn't say, well, just take me back to jail because I'm not finna snitch on my son. I'm not finna lie. I'm not finna lie for y'all. And I ain't no telling how many uncles, friends, the crooked cops and people like that play against each other just to try to get a conviction. This man was railroaded by his best friend. Where he at? Uh-oh. Yeah, but yeah, this is his uncle. I'm gonna pull a picture up of his uncle. I got all, I did my research tonight. But this is his uncle. His uncle was basically he basically made a statement saying that Sean had the gun. He had two guns, and I'm like, he didn't have two. How you all gonna just make this man just just? It's just sad how he was railroad. Um, it was sad, and yeah, I'm gonna have to get off the live. I'm gonna have to get off the live. I'm sorry, Christine. I can't even.